Okay, now we're going to load some sponsor images and some full frame commercials or backgrounds that you'd want to use. So we'll come to the basketball folder here, and we'll come to our resources folder, and we'll come to full screen, and you can see we have a couple of background movie files that are in our full screen folder. And then we'll also come to the pop-up resources pop-ups, and we can see there's nothing in the pop-ups right now. And if we look here in our movie files for our images, we have nothing. So we're going to take our sponsors, and we're going to take these 4 files, and we're going to copy those, and we're going to paste those into our sponsors folder. So now we'll simply refresh what we're looking for in the sponsors folder, and then you'll see that there are a couple of sponsors in there. So we can deploy those onto the scorebug. Oops, sorry, got to select the image. And there's your Cooper tires. So one thing you'll notice is that there's a nice little silver box around this logo, and we generate this silver box dynamically based on the image size. So if you put in a different size image, that silver box will be sized for that particular box. So if I bring in another one that's a little longer, the same thing. Also, if I come to my movie files, and I have I have this movie file right here. I can now take that, I can bring that in. That's going to play back the movie file. And again, it has the silver box around it. So, as you can see, extremely powerful on the render side. And the other thing to remember again is that this is a real-time render. So, if we take this and we make it bigger, or we make it smaller, nothing changes. It still renders no matter what resolution, what size that you put that file at. So we've added a couple of image files for our sponsors. We can also come to our clip player, and we can take a look at our full screens. So here we have a full screen Starbucks commercial, basically, that plays back in real time. And again, I can play other animations on top of that at the same time. So displaying a full screen real-time render and a movie file playing back at the same time. You can play multiples and multiples of animations concurrently. As you can see, you can also use, this is currently set to loop, the logo. So we can come into here. I can change that from loop to auto retract, stop at last frame are my choices for the clip. I can take that out. I can come back here, and here is an output that's a good background to use over other graphics. So again, very flexible on the clip player. So all I did was again put a couple of full screen clips into my full screen resources, and gives you that effect. So for instance, we can come to our team stats, and we can put that movie file behind our team stats, and when we bring in the team stats, it will give us that animation over the background. So a nice effect using the full screen clip player. So that's about all there is to loading up your sponsors. You can use the sponsors in different various assets that are included in Score HD.